Okay, time to get some work done. I'm laser focused on finishing these commissions. No need to draw anything else, just... Oh, cool. Anyway, back to work! Oh, damn it! You may have noticed this, but I tend to fixate on things. I go through phases at a time where I just obsess over a thing for weeks on end before moving on to the next bit of whatever. As of the writing of this script, I've been obsessing over Undertale, mostly because my boyfriend Abyss streamed it and had me do the voices for some of the characters. Nothing like shouting like papyrus to get you in the Undertale mood. I've always been like this. For example, I'd randomly decide to boot up a game I hadn't played in a while, and then for the next 3 weeks, I'd be like, oh, that's like that part in Paper Mario where, look, I drew a Mario OC. He's a scientist shy guy named Professor Guy. Mario. For the longest time, I thought I was alone in this behavior, and was frequently nervous that I was somehow consuming media wrong. Yeah, consuming media wrong. Anxiety. But as I found through my sizable amount of time spent online, I've realized that this is a pretty normal thing for folks to do. See, it's called hyperfixation, and it's pretty common amongst fandom types, and especially neurodivergent folks like myself. And finding out about this was oddly comforting. It was nice to know that I wasn't the only one who'd offhandedly click on a Dragon Ball Z clip on YouTube and then find myself marathoning the entirety of DBZ Abridged for the next 3 weeks. Now, I do have some fandoms that I tend to, well, I guess you could say cycle through in terms of hyperfixation. It usually goes something like this. Undertale, followed by Doctor Who, followed by My Little Pony, then Kingdom Hearts, etc. With Sonic and Furry always kind of looming over. Of course, sometimes an unexpected variable can appear, like, I don't know, maybe I'm just sat there vibing and obsessing over, I don't know, what's a weird and obscure... Hose hounds. I'm fixating on hose hounds. And then I'll just, remember that the Tasmanian tiger exists, and then the next thing you know, that's all I'll be able to think of. And I gotta tell you, it's a real pain in the ass having to rearrange my office space every time I start fixating. Yep, that's something I do in real life, for sure, every time. I have to put up new posters and rearrange my figure set, and... okay, that's enough, the bit is dead. Remember earlier how I brought up being neurodivergent? Well, to give a bit more clarity to that, among other things, I suffer from attention deficit hyperactive disorder. Basically, I have a condition that makes it really hard for me to focus on tasks, sometimes almost impossible. Other times, it's a fair bit harder, where even the thought of trying to do work depresses me, and yeah, that's how writing a lot of this script felt early on. Now, let me make myself clear. I love making YouTube videos. I don't want to make it sound like I hate doing this, or I'm quitting or whatever, but this is a series about getting to know me better, and I figure it's better to be honest about it. And it did fit the topic at hand. Conversely, though, it's not all doom and gloom. There are some benefits to hyperfixation, so let's bring this video back around. For starters, some of my best art has come from my hyperfixations. Even just recently, this pic of Sans I did was a result of me obsessing over Undertale. To say nothing of how it's helped my video production. Basically, all of the voice reels I've done have been because I've been fixating on a specific character, and when I fixate on the content of certain YouTubers, it actually helps me come up with ideas for this channel. Fox Tales was directly inspired by the works of Jane Animations and Adler the Eagle. So you have them to blame for this mess. And let me tell you, when I can get fixated on my own work, I can blaze through projects like it's nothing, and it's such a good feeling. Low-key hoping this video will help me to fixate on this channel. So yeah, while hyperfixating, like many things we neurodivergent folks typically have to deal with, isn't always particularly fun, I found that for me at least, it can actually help me focus and improve my craft. You know, when I'm not becoming overly invested in the universe of blue rodents who move abnormally fast. I suppose this video could also serve to show that the human, or furry, condition is far more complex than we often give it credit for. After all, I can find my fixations to be both a blessing and a curse, and does that not display the best nature of... Nah, that just sounds like I'm making crap up. I just wanted an excuse to mention hose hounds in a video, because frankly, when am I gonna get that opportunity again? Oh, and while we're on about hose hounds, did you know that the voice actor for Hoser and Squirt are the same guy? And that he voiced a character in, of all things, Samurai Pizza Cat's English dub? Two, actually. Speedy and Mojo Rojo. Yeah, it's odd considering that they don't have much of a connection, because Samurai Pizza Cats was dubbed by Saban, but Hose Hounds was produced by Amberwood Entertainment. And at this point, I'm going to start fading out because... Okay, so that's another video in the bag. This one took a little while because, like I said, I had some difficulty coming up with ideas for it at first, but in the end, we came around towards the end, you know. I had a good time, like, more about halfway through the production when things started to go a little bit more flowfully. At the beginning, it's always a little bit harder, but like I said in the videos, I just had no way to put my ideas to paper at the beginning because I was so distracted by literally everything. But you know what? It all worked out towards the end, and that's definitely a good thing. And hey, like I said, I got an excuse to talk about hose hounds in a video, which, if I ever do that again, I'll probably have no choice but to bring up the fact that it's very clear that the people who wrote that, not to be crass or anything, but they, I'm pretty sure they had some, things they needed to work out. And not much else to say about that. Anywho, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, special thanks to Kazeno Abzo, who provided the awesome intro and outro themes, and Blitzio Arts VA, who provided me with vocal coaching. I appreciate both of yous, and I appreciate all of you for watching. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Yo, people want to know what he just did to me. He walks up with his goddamn coffee, and he just says, "See it? It's clear as a crisp spring morning. FK in the coffee." This is my life.
No, babe, this is the mantra. This is
my life. No, I'm not Yakko Warner.